So, with all of that being said, I think that Daniel Bryan needs to defeat Triple H first before he ever touches that world title. And that may mean that it can't happen at WrestleMania, but I say, oh well. Oh well.
I mean, if you're worried about the title match and you can't get your point across, that means you're voiceless. And there's a certain voice of the voiceless that is currently
How about no? How about no?
I've actually been hearing rumors about that.
I wasn't the only one that was thinking that, because honestly, I posted on Twitter, I was like, wait a minute, as much as I want to see Triple H versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, that means that he won't be in the title match, and that gave me a terrible thought that it could turn out to be a triple threat, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Daniel Bryan would be there.
Would that be such a terrible thing, though?
Hell, fuck yeah!
Because this asshole
yeah, terrible.
Go over Daniel Bryan's momentum, and he's going to get what he wants.
Because that's the thing there. You know, if it happens, and of course we're talking about Cookie Puss, but the thing is, if I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there, let's not beat around the bush. If CM Punk was to come back and be inserted into the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, are people really gonna be okay with that? Because it's Daniel Bryan's year, right? It's his year. So do you mean to tell me, like, all of these people that are chanting for CM Punk, do you even know what you're cheering for? Like,
see,
is this what you really want?
They do. They say, well, he should have main evented. But a week before he left, they're saying there's no scenario that should happen other than Randy Orton getting beaten by Daniel Bryan to bring that storyline to a hold. So it's like, huh?
Well, I'll just put it like this. If Cookie Puss comes back and inserts himself into the World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania, you know how he did it. You know how he did it, and let's see. Like, I want to see the discussion that happens if that match is made. I would love to see.
What if they decide to bring him back and say he's got business with Triple H, and that'll free up Daniel Bryan to be in the triple threat match?
He won't do it, though. Wasn't it blatantly obvious that he didn't think the Triple H match was good enough for him?
See, I say stay your ass at home. Give both matches to Daniel Bryan. I like Charlie's option here. Have him in a match with Triple H with the #1 contender spot on the line, and then you throw out some bullshit there like, we can't actually take away Batista's title shot because he won it fairly and squarely by winning the Royal Rumbles. But we can add you to the match since it's clear that we have a mandate from the fans that they want you to be in that match. And you kill two birds with one stone. You end the storyline with Triple H and you move him on to greater things. People say title match or bust. You got it.
See, this is America, and maybe it's because terrorists don't care enough to attack Detroit because it already sucks. But you
what the hell does that have to do with anything?
You do not give in to the demands of a terrorist, okay? So maybe you don't know how to handle terrorist situations. You do not give in to the demands of a terrorist, and Jay knows this because he's in the military.
Like, anyway,
even though I'm from Detroit, I like how you tied all of that in there. So
I needed to explain why I just picked on Manny with the Detroit thing.
For no reason, though.
And he'll take any fucking excuse possible to trash Detroit. Any excuse at all.
I don't think people are going to. Well, I don't think people are going to live in Detroit because it sucks. But I also don't think that people are going to be too upset about the way this was booked. People want to see. Fuck. People want to see Daniel Bryan in the title match. So kill two birds with one stone. And to be quite honest, you won't have to go crawling on your knees and ruin your dignity to CM Punk. So I think this is the best option.
But is Triple H really going to let himself be beaten and then have Daniel Bryan move on to do something else? I don't think that's in Triple H's nature. I feel like he's going to be like, you have to beat me. That's it. I mean, you can't do anything else. I look bad.
Nah,
so,
we can't double put him over. It's hard enough to just put him over once.
But it's definitely an interesting option, and I hope at the very least it's being considered. I seriously do. Because, I mean, at that point, shit, if Daniel Bryan loses in the main event, it's not as if, people can I'm sure they're gonna bitch afterwards, but at least it won't be recorded footage. Like
they will riot.
You'll bitch at home and you'll bitch on the internet, but at least you won't ruin the show. Like if you know Daniel Bryan is gonna be in the main event, you won't hijack the show on his behalf. You won't go crazy nuts, and you can sit back and enjoy the show. And then towards the end, they can screw you over after they have your money, after they have your hospitality. That's the way you do it. Alrighty. Anything more to say on this situation with Daniel Bryan?
I hope to God CM Punk doesn't come back, because that will, like, if he ends up winning the match, he's taking Daniel Bryan's spot, taking the shine off of him, a man who really honestly
but he said, oh, it's Daniel Bryan's year. That's why he quit, right? He was sacrificing himself for the greater good.
That would honestly tarnish Punk's legacy. There are people that use politics, but no one has ever really made well, I wouldn't say terrorists, a bit too far, but I can't recall somebody holding up the company in this type of manner for a WrestleMania main event. That's just outrageous. I mean, even Austin came back for WrestleMania. And I don't understand, and people will probably be stupid enough to cheer for him. It is the the Ike and Tina Turner dynamic. I just don't get these people.
No, I'm an asshole, Mark. I'm gonna mark it. If he wins that title in the main event of WrestleMania, I'm gonna mark the fuck out. I just want to make that clear.
And
he's an asshole for leaving, but I don't care. If he comes back and wins that title, I am slipping out of my CM Punk coffee mug, my T-shirt, my sweatshirt, and we are going to town.
That is the problem. Amen. Here we have a man who earned his title spot, who was put dirt on him. His name was dragged through the mud. And when he finally gets his shot, his so-called friend comes and takes it from him.
Let me make something clear. I prefer to see Daniel Bryan in that main event spot over CM Punk. But I ain't going to shed no tears if CM Punk is the one to win it over Batista and Orton.
Can at least a Punk fan... Can you at least understand what I'm trying to say to you? Can you at least understand how I feel?
Charlie and his understanding on the subject of CM Punk, it has expired. We've used all of that shit up. He cut a pipe bomb promo on him. He's like, damn it, you better not expect anything more from me. Like, I've said everything negatively I can say about CM Punk. It is over. But honestly,
I'm chanting CM Punk at SummerSlam, damn it.
And I'm going to pick up that damn chair, those commemorative chairs, and headshot. I know they're banned, but I'm going for it.
And this 6-man tag spills to the outside. Wait a minute, that's 2 fans. What the hell? People are like, is that who I think it is?
Okay. Honestly...
We'd be a bunch of marks, too. We'd be calling spots in the fucking legit fight.
Powerbomb. Reversal.
Honestly, I think we've talked about all of the interesting possibilities concerning the World Championship match at WrestleMania, and we haven't actually talked about the people who are confirmed to be in it. But
do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Really? Do we really have to?
Yes, we do.